welcome back to my channel. I recently have had a few people ask me some questions and I thought that I would just put them here in this video. There are some people who are curious as to why I would start a YouTube channel, and they have some questions and some concerns, and so I just thought that I would address those in this video for all of you who have been questioning me and those of you who are just curious. So I started YouTube in January, and I have been watching YouTube for a couple years now and really enjoying being part of the YouTube community as far as watching people's channels and commenting with people in the comments about videos and about different topics, and following different YouTubers' lives. And in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking how that looks like a lot of fun and I want to try it. But I let things get in my way. I am a high anxiety kind of person, and I have always kind of let the anxiety lead. And this year I am working on saying yes to things that I usually would say no to because of my anxiety. And firstly, I just want to say that if you are someone who struggles with anxiety, this is not necessarily how you need to be going about things or how you need to be addressing your anxiety. I just know that for me, I have a tendency to let it lead, and this year I kind of want to take more power and control back, and that's just how I'm dealing with things. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong, but I just don't want you to feel that pressure like you need to do the same. So I've decided that 2018 will be my year of yes to opportunities that I would have said no to previously, and YouTube is one of those. And YouTube is also a way that I'm kind of documenting the other opportunities that I have said yes to as well. And so, yeah, that's my number one reason for starting YouTube. My second reason is that I am a United Methodist pastor, and I have gotten a lot of questions from people in church and outside of church as to what exactly that means and what that means for my day-to-day life. I've got questions from people both inside and outside of the church community that wonder what I do with my week because they think that myself and other pastors only work on Sunday mornings doing worship services. And so I have started making these videos about my daily life and my weekly vlogs of ministry things that I can film and feel comfortable filming to address those questions, because the first thing I usually do when someone asks me that is probably roll my eyes because pastors totally do more than Sunday mornings, but there is probably some sort of reason that they have come to that conclusion, and so here I am to show them that's not true, I guess, prove them wrong. Show them that pastors are more than Sunday morning worship leaders. And so, yeah, that's my second reason for making YouTube videos. And my third reason is that in being in the United Methodist Church, we have a pretty extensive, I guess is a good word for it, thorough, no. It's a long process to become a pastor in the United Methodist Church, and when I first decided to follow this call towards ministry, I just feel like I couldn't find many ways to understand that, the process and how it all worked, that there is a lot of reading and articles you can look at to see what it means to go through this process, but as someone who tends to be more of a visual learner, I went to YouTube and to Google and said, okay, show me what it looks like to be a pastor during the week. Show me what it looks like to go through this Methodist process. Show me what it looks like to go to commissioning interviews or to fill out this massive amount of paperwork. Like, how do you do it? And so I remember wanting to be able to watch something like that or to hear someone tell their story, and feeling like I couldn't really find that on the internet. I couldn't find videos that talked about that sort of information. And so now that I'm here and still continuing to go through the United Methodist ordination process, I want to take advantage of where I am in the sense of, okay, I wanted this when I was at this point in the process, and I know somebody in the future may want to watch also, may want to look up on YouTube about commissioning or ordination and what that means and what the difference is, and my video may come up. My video may be there to help them, or my experience may be able to just give them a little bit of insight. And I recognize that all of our experiences are different, but I can share my story, and so I'm going to do that here on this channel. And so, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share with you. I think lastly, I'll just tell you that it's fun. When it really comes down to it, YouTube is fun and I'm enjoying doing it. And as long as I'm enjoying doing it, I'm going to continue to do it. And so if you would like to join me on this journey, I would encourage you to hit that like button below and subscribe. And if you have other questions, or if some terminology I use doesn't make sense, please always put those in the comments below, and I will look for your comment and answer all of your questions. And a lot of the stuff that I've talked about, I have plans to make separate videos on. So when it comes to the Methodist ordination process, I'm working on that. I'm working on how to talk about it in ways that the everyday person can understand. And so, yeah, if you want to continue to join me in this process, like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.